So you're thinking of buying a house and it's spring 2021. Stay tuned and listen to the top 5 biggest mistakes home buyers make in this seller's market. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. I can't believe it. It's been almost 9 months since I started doing these, and my very first one was COVID home buyers that I did 9 months ago. You can check. I'll put that link right above so that you can watch it and see how things have changed. Right now, we are in a seller's market, and there are 5 big home buyer mistakes that people are doing. So definitely be watching this so that you don't make these mistakes. Number 1, the first thing that buyers all do is, not all of them, but they don't have that pre-approval letter. In this market, the houses are only lasting 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes it's gone the same day. And a lot of people are like, oh, my lender said that he can get me a pre-approval letter instantaneously. Well, we're finding that lenders have been getting super busy and they can't get things done as fast. So you don't want to miss out on that house of your dreams because of not having that pre-approval. Actually, that happened to me where we actually got the house because my buyer had the pre-approval letter and the other person didn't. So you can't even put the offer in without that. So get that first. Plus, then you know how much you can afford, because you don't want to go way beyond your means either, because sometimes you think you can afford more, but in realistic terms, you can't. Number 2, make sure, this is the second biggest mistake, is that buyers don't have enough money to close. Buyers seem to not realize sometimes that there is a thing called closing costs. So there's like deed transfer, title work, and all of that gets done. That's above and beyond what the lender requires for the loan. So you can definitely talk to your lender and your realtor, and they can tell you approximately about what closing costs will be, but you'll want to make sure that you have enough money. Plus, make sure that you do not make any big finances during the time that you're looking for a home, because they're going to pull your credit and they're going to be looking at your credit all throughout the process. So you don't want to be spending more than you should. Number 3, the third biggest home buying mistake for home buyers is they rush into the buying process because they get in this excitement, but yet they don't do their due diligence. So you want to make sure you do your due diligence. Say that multiple times. Do your due diligence, do your due diligence, do your due diligence. I did good. So you'll want to make sure that you have looked and driven by that property. Drive by in the day, drive by at the night. Is there a dog that's barking all the time? Or during the day, is there a dog barking all day long? And let's say you like to be outside and you work from home. You don't want to be hearing a dog barking all the time. You want to make sure you do your due diligence, right? And make sure, I know a lot of people don't even know a lot of things about the property because they just looked at the inside. They don't care about anything else. Drive around the area, maybe even talk to neighbors if you want, because they'll be your new neighbors. So make sure and look at disclosures, all of that. If there's been flooding issues, you want to find out what they've done to prevent it to happen next time. You don't want to be stuck in something that you regret later and have what's called buyer's remorse. And that's the one thing I talk to my clients, that you'll get the right house at the right time. Don't panic. The 4th biggest mistake I have seen people do is we want to make sure to know what the sellers want, okay? It's not all about price. So if that person, and you're doing either a buy owner or you have a realtor, and they don't ask what that seller wants, you might find that they don't care about the price because they care more about they're moving to California and they don't know where to live. So it might just be about the dates of closing. So you want to find all of those details out so that you can look the best to that seller when they go and look at their multiple offers. The fifth thing I've been finding a lot of people are doing is they are looking way beyond their means at houses. So you want to make sure that you have a cushion of between $10,000 and $20,000 of what you're looking at, because we have been finding with escalation clauses, an escalation clause goes above and beyond the price of the house that it's listed for. They have been going and escalating 5, 10, 15, 20. I've seen 30, 35. In some markets, it's 90,000 above. In the Cleveland market, we've been seeing anywhere up to 30,000 over asking. So you want to make sure to be looking below what your pre-approval letter is. So let's just say you want a $200,000 house, but that's your max. You've already lost, because in multiple offers, you can't go any higher. So pretty much I recommend go down. So look at $175,000 houses, because then you have a $25,000 gap that you can escalate the price. And then you look the best in all those multiple offers instead of being the lowest. So keep that all in mind. Those are my top 5 home buyer mistakes that people are doing. I hope some of those help, and good luck in this market. If you need any help with any real estate needs, my team and I are here to help, and we'll see you next time.